Hey everybody, Las Vegas Collectibles. My name is Jonathan, and time to start talking about actual collectibles. My last video was kind of weird, talking about my view on what's going on in finances and blah blah blah. However, now let's get into actual books. So I came back from my job in Alabama, where I was there for like 3 months. And so I received a lot of boxes, many from CGC. I've only opened 3 so far, 2 of which were, each box had 1 book in it because of pressing. It goes through a different process. I still have like 4 more boxes to open. Plus, then I have all just raw comic books that I've gotten from Diamond Distribution. So I have a lot of stuff to do. But I wanted to share with you my first 3 boxes. So, well, I'm showing you what I got in the 3 books. I thought it would actually be kind of interesting to look up the value, the current value. Now, of course, we're in the middle of, the first week of July. Market's kind of trash. It'll probably continue to go down. You're going to have to be really picky about the books you send in for submitting because over the next, I would say 8 years, until 2030, I really see the potential for smaller gains. I mean, just what it is, right? Like, it costs $21.60 per book to grade, and then you got to pay for shipping and insurance. And then if you were to sell them on eBay or another marketplace that you don't own, right, you're paying fees. And plus you have to pay to have a store on those marketplaces, right? So then you have to pay for shipping materials, your time and labor. And so when it comes down to it, the profit margin is getting smaller and smaller. So with all the fees and the costs and the shrinking economy and etc., I still think it's a good idea to slab books that you think will be valuable in the future, like great storylines, unique storylines and things like that. But be picky. Like, send in for high grades. Don't send in books that are low grades for modern books. I wouldn't, not unless it's some kind of very extremely rare key that came out for some reason. So that's just my warning on all that. But again, I'm just some random dude. All right, so let's look at the first book. So the first book, it's a CCS, so it's been pressed. It is Step by Bloody Step. It doesn't tell you the grade on here, and so I've already seen the grade because I've unboxed these, but you haven't. So, dun dun dun. Step by Bloody Step. If you haven't heard of this book, it's really actually kind of interesting. The whole book, there's not one word spoken in it. There's one word in like a unknown language, a couple words in unknown language, but no words. It's just a visual story. The first book, and the giant that's holding her. I'm not gonna ruin it, but it's pretty cool who that person is. All right, 9-8. Look at that. I'll cover up the next book. 9-8. Step by Bloody Step. So that is a book that when I saw it, I thought it was a very unique book. It's not like the people, the cover artist, the author, they're not very well sought after. It's not like Jason Aaron and Todd McFarlane are putting this book together right now, which would be a cool combination, by the way. But no, it's just an interesting, unique story. And I was like, you know what? If I get one in a really high grade, I'm gonna submit it, right? And boom, 9-8. So who knows what that'll do? Now this book, this is part of. So that was Step by Bloody Step. So I'll take that invoice out. This is part of this bigger submission. So where is, let's see, where is that one? I don't even know where the hell I put it. So let's get into it. Let's get into the bigger submission. So these were not pressed, okay? The other pressed book, I don't know where it is, but these are not pressed. So this is Something is Killing the Children, the Slaughter Pack, David Mack cover art, Virgin variants. This is numbers 1 through 5. This is number 1, 9-8. Ooh, Oh, hold on. Hold on. I forgot to do this. Here we go. CGC 9.8 step by bloody. I doubt anybody else ever even graded this book. It's not, like I said, not big. Oh, that's me, huh? So I put it up for $89.95, $90 plus. I put all my CGC books in medium flat rate boxes, unless you order more than one. Yeah. Sometimes I will put them in generic cardboard boxes, to reduce the price of shipping, which I might actually do to try to be more competitive with their prices. God, it's such a good book. Let's see if any of them have sold. The only one was the Jock variant. Of course, if you get a Jock variant, always sells. Always. Jock is freaking ridiculous. But only one. Interesting. So there's only been one sale of this item. Considering that the Jock variant was that high, I might actually lower this to the $70, put it on medium mail, and then add on a couple dollars for insurance. I might do that. So that way my price will be, because theirs is $70. And by the way, this is literally how I think about stuff. So if this helps you, right? Like, I'm trying to just be competitive. I'm not trying to be the most expensive. So they would be at $77.50. If I lower mine to $69.95 plus the medium mail, I should still be underneath them. So I might do that just to undercut them. And hey, you know what? Let me show you how to do that. Right? So I know that's my listing. I'm going to revise my item. Horrible picture, by the way, but I'll keep it. Let's go down here. Let's go here. We'll do $69.95, and then we'll switch this to medium mail, and we'll put $2.50 for handling costs, because that's going to be the insurance. And the box that I have for this will be 14 by 14 by 2 by 3 by 4, something like that. And then update the listing. So look at that. That's exactly how I price books when it's market price. And then you could click on it to see what it actually came up as. $69.95. Right? Shipping is going to be $8.21. So I'll be at 77. So I'll actually be right at the same price as them. Right? Something like that. Let's see. I'm glad I get to show you this. I won't take this much time with all the books. But, might be interesting to see. So obviously that's going to change, and I'm at 77 and they're at 77. Right? 69 plus 8. Yeah. So now we're at the same level. Interesting how that's done, huh? Yeah. Okay. I hope that helps somebody, by the way, out there. All right. So now we got Slaughter Pack. So this is me. This is my listing. Now you see other people's listings. So number 1 is going for 60 plus 16, right? So that's 76. This is number 3. Dang. 90. What's mine? So each one of mine is going for $96.99. Ooh. There's a lot more of these than I thought there would be, but I'm the only one selling all 5 together. And most of these are going for $80. All right, scrolling through here, between 60 and 80. There you go, 1 through 5, $3.99, 0 bids. He's paying for that listing. What's 400 divided by 5. 80 bucks each. Is there there's no handling cost because it's free shipping. So instead, can't I do flat rate? See, we're using the brain. We're figuring this out. We're figuring it out. So instead of that, $5 to everybody. Boom. Boom. Let's see what happens with that, huh? All right, so that kind of spoils the reveal of all these. I know that, but hopefully the listing helps. All right, like I don't make a lot of money. Like everybody that's selling for 80 bucks, based off of the price of the slaughter pack, based off of the price of grading, shipping, insurance, selling fees, they're making maybe 10 bucks. So it's not like they're making a bunch of money. And neither will I be now, right? Like I'll be making 10 bucks each. $5, boom. Okay, cool with that. Let's see if it actually sells though, right? We'll see. So these are going for anywhere between it looked like $65 and $90. And I got 9/8 on all of the first 5. Now I have more boxes. So hopefully I have 9/8 1 through 10. Hopefully you got to see those. I don't know if I was blocking the view on all that, so I apologize. This is number 2. Very awesome. Number 3. So good. Number 4. All right. Now we're getting to number 5, which I'll cover up. So I'm not, the reason I'm showing you the shipping labels too, so if anybody really was like, oh, he's not showing the ones that he doesn't get 9/8 on, right? Dude, I get 9/8 on like everything. I had that one box. I mean, I say that now and I got 3 boxes in the garage. Just watch, they're all like 6.0s. But pretty decent at self-grading, so that's pretty cool. All right, so here we got the new Ghost Rider series. Look at that. Such an awesome head. Let's see how much this is going for. The only problem is I've already listed these. So like every time I pull these up, mine's always the top one. Oh, actually mine's not the top one. My something happened where mine didn't show up. That's interesting. I know I'm getting really into the business part of eBay on this, but like, oh. That's not it either. What if I put in the actual number sign? Wow. So what I'm doing is, you see how this one says sponsored? That means they're paying an advertisement rate on their listing, which is what I do. But mine's always like at the bottom. That's so weird. You know what, the shipping. If I change the shipping, maybe I'll get more views or more, something's wrong, man. Something's wrong with my listing. Nobody's even looking at it. It's really kind of annoying. Oh, getting kind of frustrated here. Now you get to see the whole thing, you know? I mean, honestly, like this is what you deal with as a, look at all this time that I'm wasting here, right? And like, you don't get paid very well to do any of this, by the way. Not unless you have volume or just really awesome keys, which I don't have, unfortunately. I'm all modern books for the most part. So like the margins is a lot lower, you know? So I was asking for $50, which after everything's said and done, I make about $10, right, on a $50 book. And I'm going to go medium mail on this to keep the cost down. It'll be 14 by 14 by 3. I should cut the cost in half, just about. All right, so there's my 9.8 of that. And then, oh yeah, this one. So one of my favorite artists. Unfortunately, he does this look, you know, bloody person with a gun look. He's done that a couple times, unfortunately. But this is by John Boy Myers. This is The Killer, Affairs of the State, #1. Really cool, really interesting. And bam, 9.8. So I got all 9.8s in that box. The Killer, what's it called? Affairs of the State. Am I the only one? Hey, I think I'm the only one. That's kind of cool. But I got this big number. It's a Virgin variant by John Boy Myers. And it's absolutely beautiful. And if something sells for cheaper, I might adjust, but that's it. All right, so the last one was Avengers versus X-Men. It's the 2012 version, the #1, first printing, main cover. So it's full cover art. Let's do, there you go. Now, none of these are the main cover, right? So they had a million variants of this book. And so the main cover is actually kind of hard to get. So are all those variants, but main cover and high grade, very hard to get. So all again, variant, all the variants. And people are buying these because the new series is about to come out where it's Avengers versus X-Men again. And so we have to go back to, oh gosh, that's good. Jerry Dugan, the man. Where is mine? Where's mine? Interesting. And mine ended a week ago. Well, anyways, I sold mine for $90. You know, so the total fee was like $112 because of shipping and everything. So, did pretty good on that one. Other than that, guys, I hope you had an interesting time here looking through all this. I will be opening a box on my next video for everybody to see what I get right out of the box. I hope this helped. For anybody out there that's curious and interested in listing on eBay and seeing what we do as little wannabe online store situations. And other than that, have a great day, man. Take care.